Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday. I'm Debbie Allen-Denson, and this is Fighting Type 2 Diabetes with Debbie Allen-Denson. Thank you so much for coming. Big hearts to you. Big hearts to you. And I got some real important stuff to talk about. What I'm learning, just like you and anyone else, right? With this disease, type 2 diabetes, is that it's sort of like a moving target some days. Some days you just don't have a clue if you're eating the wrong thing sometimes, and sometimes you do have a clue if you're eating the wrong thing, right? Okay, we're all adults here. Okay, so but I wanted to talk about, this is really about the marriage of exercise and food, but also the mental side of it. The mental side, we have to work on both sides of that marriage, okay? And it's very important. Yes, it's important what I put in my mouth. Excuse me. And yes, it's important how I move my body and working out every day if I can, But keeping your head in the game, staying positive, staying upbeat, no matter what happens, don't allow the circumstances to, just shoot you down, because those circumstances are going to be there, right? They're coming. They're coming. If you eat something that you're not supposed to, there are circumstances, right? Okay. So we have to, there's a Bible verse that says, gird your loins. Gird up your loins. That means protect yourself. Be prepared for the circumstances, the outcomes, but keep your goal in mind, right? Keep your goal in mind. Stay focused, flexible, and productive in both good and bad times. So in both good and bad times, okay, I ate a piece of cake at the birthday party this weekend. All right, I'm back on track today. Let's hope, I haven't killed my feet or something, right? I'm sorry. What's important, though, is that I stay on track. Get my head back in the game, and I've already told myself I'm not going to have a whole piece of anything anymore. I'm going to have a little bitty sliver. I'm going to smell it a lot. Remember, it hates me. It hates my body. Anything that hates me, I don't want to have anything to do with it, right? And so I may just taste a morsel, okay? But I'm going to keep my head in the game. I'm going to stay positive, right? Stay focused, stay flexible. Think of all the things I can do right now. I can meal prep for the week, right? I can get my head right and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do every day, right? Okay. Feel less afraid of new experiences or uncertain futures. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow, right? No one knows. But be prepared. That's what you can do. That's what it means when I say manage. Manage your diabetes. If something happens that goes wrong and off schedule and off your plan, and it's not a part of your goal, hey, that's bound to happen, right? That is bound to happen. If that happens, what's your plan B? Right? What is your plan C? Again, we're managing type 2 diabetes. We're not letting it manage us. We're managing it, okay? And we're going to push through. Push, push, push is today's title. Push, 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 okay? All right. Manage and tolerate strong emotions outside of your comfort zone, even those you'd rather avoid, like anger or despair. I don't know if you saw that on TV. They go to this I don't know what they call it, but it's like an anger room where you get a sledgehammer and you get a saw and you just start breaking stuff up like furniture. It's a managed environment, a controlled environment for you to take out your frustrations in that environment with other people. Usually it's friends or family. This is a way for you to manage those emotions that, rise up, that, wow, if that were my younger self, I don't know what I would have done, right? I'm hoping I would have made a good decision and took myself home. My mother used to say, anytime you get upset or anytime you don't feel well, get in bed. That is not the answer, but it keeps you from mentally going elsewhere, right? So have a backup plan. What's your backup plan when things don't go the way you want them to go? And then when you get upset about them and you feel as if, you're just so pissed off, you don't want to get to that place, but sometimes situations and people push you there, right? So you got to be ready to manage it. Strengthen your relationships and improve your communication skills, especially under pressure. I have this thing I used to say to my grandson, Drake. I used to say, use your words, because sometimes we get so emotional, so upset that we can't, articulate what we're trying to say. And I get that, but we got to do better, right? We got to show our children that we know how to communicate even under pressure, right? We got to be good stewards and we got to be good mentors and teachers, right? So strengthen your relationships and improve your communication skills. So the next time you get upset, that's a prime opportunity for you to say, okay, I'm really upset. I don't like the way this feels. These things I feel are out of my control, but I know they're not. There's something I can do, and that one thing that I can do is prepare for the next time that this happens and be ready for it, right? Have that plan B, plan C, okay? Bolster your self-esteem. I have this saying that I say to people. I like Debbie Allen-Denson. She's all right with me. Remember I was telling you, she got me from back there to going this way. And I'm happy with her. I even kiss her sometimes at night. I say, girl, you did a good job today. Oh, I say, girl, you got to do better tomorrow. Hey, I'm human. I'm human just like you, right? All right. Bolster your self-esteem. The Bible says that David edified himself. He danced out of his clothes praising God. He edified himself. He built himself up, right? He got excited about himself and praising God. You can get excited about yourself and the things that you're doing in your life, your children and your family and probably your church family. Oh my God, there's so much to be thankful for, right? Be happy with who you are and keep building yourself up. Okay. Next one. Be confident you will eventually find a solution to a problem, even when one isn't immediately apparent. This happens to me all the time, right? We got to just look beyond the right now. This is temporary, right? But I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it to win it. I'm not in it for an immediate situation, right? I'm in it to win it. So when I have a problem, I'm looking for a long-term solution, right? And so we find these solutions by giving ourselves some time to think about it. When something happens that you're not happy about, just hold that for a minute. Sit on it, sit on it and give it a moment before you go off. Because it's very easy to go off, but it's not so easy to stay calm and think of an alternative way to address the situation. Okay? All right. So what I'm talking about is building resistance. Building resistance. Getting a thicker skin, they would say. Some would say. Really, it's about acceptance. Accepting the here and now. It may not be what you want, how you like it, how you want it to be, but accepting it and moving on. Okay, let me read you this real quick. Accept the situation. Change is an inevitable part of life, and many aspects of the changing world are outside yours and my individual control. You can't control the spread of a virus, for example, the pace of social change, or how the economy behaves. While it can be tough to acknowledge, railing against events or circumstances outside your control will only drain you of energy and leave you feeling anxious and hopeless. Let me tell you something. I just drove by the gas station and gas was $4.88 a gallon. Why? Acceptance, right? I gotta have gas in my car if I want to go somewhere. Acceptance. So embrace and practice acceptance, okay? Accept your feelings. Accept, that you're pissed off or you're upset about something. It's okay. You can be upset as long as it doesn't hurt someone else. Grieve your losses. Grieve when you're upset about someone or upset about a situation that is out of your control. You got to, right? You got to be pissed a little while. Give yourself the right to be upset. Because with that comes acceptance, okay? Reach out to others. You already knew that was going to be part of what I was going to talk about, right? Because it's in 2 heads are better than 1, 5 are better than 2. It's in the group talk. The group, you're stronger together, right? Stronger together, all right? So instead of feeling like you're facing your problems alone, you can draw strength and build resistance from having others to lean on. There has to be, or please cultivate a relationship with someone that you think would be trustworthy, that would, stand by you during the difficult times, that, when you look around, you know that that person is going to be there. You know it in your heart of hearts. They don't have to tell you they're going to be there. You already know, okay? Don't withdraw in tough times. Prioritize relationships. Try to avoid negative people and expand your social network. Where I live, there is a group that I just go for walks with on Saturday morning. They walk around different parks all over the area. And I think it's pretty awesome because places I've never even thought of to go for a walk, I've now been walking in those areas, okay? Try to avoid negative people. Some friends are good listeners, kind and empathetic. Others seem to only fuel negative emotions, leaving you feeling even more stressed, anxious, and panicky. Try to avoid anyone who magnifies your problems, criticizes, or makes you feel judged. That, my friend, is priceless advice. There are so many people that, I don't know, it's sad to say, that are sad and upset and angry about their own existence, about their own life. And so they continue to bleed from their life over onto your life, okay? Be very aware of that energy. Be very aware. Okay, number 3, invest in self-care. One of my favorite things. Since the body and mind are closely linked, investing in self-care is an important part of building resilience and getting through times of great stress. When your body feels strong and healthy, so too will your mind. When you feel down, your mind will feel down. Get enough exercise. Believe it or not, this is what I've figured out today. It is possible to burn 5 to 10 calories every minute, every 60 seconds doing exercise. I walk at a kind of fast pace, but there are other exercises, okay? And so I would just start zeroing in, focus in on what you're doing and how you're caring for yourself and how you're caring for this body, right? Practice a mind and body relaxation technique. Meditation, prayer, right? Just sitting alone, right? Yoga, Tai Chi. A lot of stuff we can do to bolster and help us with, our body and mind and our self-care, right? Okay. Improve your sleep. What you say? Improving your sleep does so much for your body, okay? Figure out how you can maybe turn off everything an hour before you go to bed or turn it down. Even turning it down is beneficial. Turn it down, turn the lights off, direct light, turn it off of you, right? Drink some water. I know that to be a big deal, right? Manage your overall stress levels. This is a topic that keeps coming up every time we're on this channel together, right? Managing our stress levels. It is so vital that we stay out of stressful situations. And a part of that is accepting the here and now and planning for the future. How will I deal with this the next time it comes up? How will I deal with this, when I'm dealing with my family, with my daughter, my son, my grandson, my uncle, my aunt, all those different characters we have in our family, right? Eat well. Eat well for a type 2 diabetic is eating healthy, right? We must eat right. Okay, it helps us feel better. All right. Number 4, look for meaning and purpose in everything you do, right? Look for meaning and purpose. I have, just come to terms with when I don't do anything, I make a decision mentally. I'm not going to do anything today. I'm just going to relax, maybe read a book, watch my favorite shows that I've taped from months ago, and I'm just going to veg out. Literally, I'm going to eat some veggies and chill. Okay? So, give a helping hand to someone else. Years ago, I moved and some friends came to help me move. They would not accept any money from me. And I thought, wow, that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing because most people want to be paid for that physical labor. Nobody wants to move furniture or drag bags around. They want to be paid. This couple refused to take any money from me. It was a major gift to me and a major expression of love to me. I was so grateful, so grateful. And it only made me want to do more for them. Right? Right. Pursue your hobbies and interests. In turbulent times, it's important not to cast aside interests that nourish your spirit. For many of us, it's these things that define us as individuals and bring meaning to our lives. Whether it's playing a sport, caring for a pet, an artistic or musical endeavor, home improvement projects, or spending time in nature, continuing to draw pleasure from your pastimes adds to your ability to cope with the stress of difficult times. That's almost like, it sounds so simple, right? But sometimes we forget that. It is very possible to get so upset and so angry and really sad and down that you just, want to lay in bed. I used to be that way. I used to want to lay in bed for hours, which turned into days. And I look back at that time and I think, wow, I wasted a lot of time that I could have been doing something very important if it was just helping someone else, right? So I want to encourage you, when you feel at your low and sometimes at your lowest, helping someone else is the greatest thing you can do. Wayne Dyer said that service to mankind is like your gift to God. Service to mankind. Helping someone else achieve their goals, right? Big deal. Number 5, stay motivated. Now this is a difficult one, right? I think about the times when I was unmotivated and I didn't want to do anything and how lousy I felt and how, the weight just kept piling on and piling on. But now I feel good about myself. I feel good because I can feel my body changing. I can feel not so much the weight leaving, but I can feel the weight adjusting. I'm hoping, let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm hoping I'm losing weight. But I want to stay focused. I want to stay motivated. So I'm trying to just keep eating right and keep working out, right? I'm trying to do what I can do. And what I can do is self-care. Take care of Debbie Allen-Denson better than I did yesterday. Okay? All right. Deal with your problems one step at a time. One step. Don't try to bite it all off at once. Just deal with this one step at a time. Celebrate your small wins. Be excited for when you make great strides or small strides. You could get through the day and, you didn't overeat. You ate more veggies than anything else today. That's a win. And try to do it again tomorrow. Okay? Express gratitude. This is a big one because I love this one. I wake up and before I put my feet on the ground, I am thankful just for the opportunity to wake up and maybe do something special for someone today. I am grateful. So appreciative that I have my arms and my hands and my eyes. Some of us don't have our eyes. Some of us don't have our limbs as diabetics. So what else do you have? You have your voice. You have your heart. You have something to give someone else because you're still here, right? You're still here, and God has a plan for you to live intentionally on purpose. On purpose. This is the kicker, and this is the last one. Be kind to yourself. Everyone adjusts to change and upheaval differently. Don't criticize your coping skills or beat yourself up for every mistake you make. Self-compassion is an important part of building resilience, so go easy on you. Be kind to you. Be nice to yourself. You know, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all have good days and bad days, okay? And so cherish the good. Learn from those days that are a challenge to you. Learn from them. Say, hey, I know what not to do, right? I know how to do it better now. This situation right here has taught me how to make the most of the situation when it comes back around, because you're going to go through it again, and then you'll realize one day, hey, I'm really handling things better. I'm really handling things better, and I'm so thankful, grateful, appreciative that I have learned from this, right? Okay, before we go, I wanted to give you a couple of just a couple of quotes to remind us. We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. I opt for stronger. I want to be stronger. I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be sad. So I want to get over this hurdle, build myself up, and be prepared, and like who I am, be kind to myself, right? And keep pushing. Push, push, push. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Honey, Beyonce and Lemonade. Okay. All right. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Wow. All right, one more. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. That's by Khalil Gibran, one of my favorite poets. Okay, I am going to say goodbye now, and I want you to be kind to yourself, and I want you to push through each and every challenge. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to look for others to help you. I also want you to look for others that you can help, okay? And I just want you to remember that that person that got you to who you are today, we got to be thankful and grateful for that person, because it's the person that you're looking at in the mirror now that's going to get you to the next station, all right? Remember to eat to live, and then we can live to eat. My name is Debbie Allen-Denson, and this is Fighting Type 2 Diabetes with Debbie Allen-Denson. Push, push, push is today's topic. Don't forget it. Push through. Push through. Thank you so much for joining in. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Give me some ideas. Talk to you soon. Next week. Bye.